Okay, now so we're back with part 4. This is probably a bit closer to the last time uploading, but a bit longer in filming terms. I decided to do this now because obviously we've done quite a few things. I'm going to do a few more things, and with certain things going on, I decided I was going to do a couple of views of trains anyway. But I was going to wait till it's finished, but that's going to be a long time. So for some extra stuff on here, I'm going to do those because that doesn't affect the layout these trains running. So if these trains are running, not or what I do into the review them or talk about stuff I bought, won't matter. But I will at some point in the future. There's a quick just shot of everything. Do sort of running videos of different things going on, and I'll sort of obviously because the tracks don't allow certain things to happen. But like I'll say, film it and then edit it so it all matches together. So you can see obviously there's a couple of big bits going on, stuff moved around. So we'll start in this corner. This is nearly complete up here, it's looking quite good. Obviously some things have changed since the last video, something's the same. I should have gone back and double check, but I'll just talk about how it looks generally. Obviously, major thing we've took the tempo and it's over there because it doesn't technically match some of the bits we've got, but then. And this was a couple of months ago, and it kept leading up, and I don't know the reason. You can all speculate the reason. I can. Stock, because other stuff has come fine, so it's not like it's a lip delivery issue. I don't think. Some stuff like you buy it and it got cancelled. Said, "Oh no, we haven't got stock." Other things were it just didn't exist anymore, or it was really expensive. Or one, it was supposed to be here and didn't come, and then a second I put the thinking I got the money back, not close, so I don't know what happened with that. So if I bought one, hopefully it's on its way and they come now, a different building, but it will more match some of the stuff we got, and that'll fill in that gap there, and that'll complete this. And we've got obviously got a nice path in here, we've got the waterfall there, so we've got the different little hotel there, I've got another one down there because they didn't both fit in, car park, got the hot springs in and out, the little buildings. You get the part to go down. That's all done nicely done there. That's when another bit comes. That'll be like the first bit's completely finished because other bits are it's sort of some bits are done, some bits not done because it depends when I get buildings. But I might put some of the grass and other things in. And obviously since last time as well, you see we've got more water. We're doing water everywhere. We've got a waterfall, so it goes down under there, comes out here. Into here, and this kind of finishes. This scene is up to here is pretty much done up to this point where my shadow is. For the see the box comes in. We got all the ballast in there to match the track. We probably will put some in the tunnel at some point. Kind of missed the trick on that. We have to take the tunnel up. Because it comes up moving stuff because of derailments. We actually had a derailment because the track needed cleaning. So we had to clean the whole track properly again because everything was working fine again then. We're going to fit some stones away, and we've also put an extra tunnel in here to cover up this here, and got a road in, it'll come in, imaginary road. That's time I'm going to sit that because it won't stay down. Got the one there, got a new bus as well there, so we've got a sort of road there, and then the ballast also comes all the way down here, and up to there, and it's probably going to go somewhere around here. We don't want it too far underneath. It ends up a bit too far sticking out, and there'll be another section as well in a minute. Also we've got the things for the electric system, the cables. We've took them out of the box at the moment, and then obviously we'll come up to here. We've got sort of city more laid out. This is sort of more of an older area. In the middle area, that's the other all the houses, new house there. That's the other part of the inn, so it's an inn in this part of town. We put in. And I'll talk about the road in a sec. There's a station, got some cars, like that, and a new sort of special bus there. So, and a kitty one. Just go over the theme of the other buses and some of the trains you'll see at some point. You can see if it's there. And also we need to do some more of the stuff there. And it's sort of deciding where, like I say, there's not going to be a building there, we're going to put grass there, we're going to leave it in case we have something, so it's kind of need to do stuff like that. We've got, because more houses here. I've decided to put the bus stops here because it's kind of like a terminal and it's easier to set them apart from the road. So eventually we'll have something like interesting there as a key point, and also I'll probably have another like factory there, or possibly a school, a small school, something like that. Yeah. And again, we'll fill in something there because we'll have a bit of waiting for the station. Maybe I can get into the bus stop there or something. And I need to put a level crossing in here. I'm probably going to buy one. Either take it apart and reuse the bits, not stick them down, or try and find a kit if I can for that. It just depends how easy it is. And also we painted the outside lines in the road. I've tried to use some measurements, rough measurements, using this bit, and some just guess, but they fit 2 cars, so it's not going to be completely accurate, but it will do. And we're going to put some. Well, I've got some signs over there. I'll show some in a minute. We're going to put some road signs down, and we are going to probably paint some more signs and symbols and markings on the roads eventually. And you can probably see there's one down there. We've got a couple down here, and there's no entry sign there because it's a one-way loop. And we put a bit of grass down there to fill in that gap because there's nothing else going to be on that side of the road. And so you got that all filled in there like that. We got the spaces for stuff here, and some will be filled in. It depends if I can get something to fill them in, or we'll put some grass or some concrete or something down like that. And obviously, so the bus continue here. Into this little park area. Some more water. We'll use some of the bits we had from over there. And obviously that's another new board's been put in. There to add a bit more scenery to cover that wall up. We may do something there, paint that, or put something there at some point. But that's kind of adds more to the scenery. And that's where the other bit of the temple was we had before. Sort of in that corner there. And then we'll go over to this side. We've got a water tower there. We've got a little getting there. Facility for servicing like steam engines, and that's what that side is going to be for. It's when there's like a events stuff going on, like and small trains, just engines and maybe a coach. We're in there while the other trains pass or while they need servicing. Or they're in limited expresses, so that's cool. And I've got a steam train, and you'll probably see in a future video of that running. So there's a shot of it all, and we're getting there. And then the next main thing, trying to decide exactly where it's going to be set. So there's certain things, obviously, some of my different rolling stock probably said, well, that it's from different regions, so or you can make up a region for that. But some of it's obviously certain things will be more typical to certain areas. So we're going to have to decide. If anyone has any ideas, not all the names, obviously, because I'm not expecting that much, but of how you went about, if you've done a layout yourself, names. I'm trying to think of when the region is, and then either have this as a real place, as an alternative world, or have I say, oh, it's a fictional town near that town or city. So we're just going to choose something that's appropriate and make sure it doesn't sound weird or offensive, of course. And there we go. And just over there we got up there some models got. Here's a couple of my trains. Unfortunately, having problems with this one. I think I need to take them, and it's gonna be hard. Take this one apart because it just stops working. I think this one needs to clean because it's working. It's like when the track's dirty running, but when the track's clean, everything else runs fine. But that one's doing the same thing, so I'm not too sure about that. Anyone has any ideas will be helpful. And this one just starts. It runs fine sometimes, and then sometimes it makes like a weird noise and doesn't run at all. That squeaky noise. So we decided to stop doing anything to that, because they did it once, and then looked at it, cleaned it a bit, did a bit of any dirt on there, checked there was nothing wrong. Then it ran fine for months, not every day, but on and off, and it just started playing up again. So we don't. So I thought it was the control at first, but it actually may have been this train. It's a good job I didn't get that control. Go down my spares drawer. Oh, the trains are. That's not trains. Here's somewhere. There you go. There's a load of them. You'll see in the future. I don't know if it's the best place to keep them, but I've got quite a few in there. That's just do for now. I might get like a shelf or something eventually down here. So that's the end of this part. So we'll see you in the next video.